To go, the Spanish international played 303 games for the Gunners and scored 57 goals across all competitions.
Sasha Mafadagian, thank you. Let's go now to Nick Green from the Australian Traffic Network. He'll update us on our nation's roads. Hello, Nick.
Hello, Sandy. In Brisbane, we've got congestion in the IC Beacon northbound at Caxton Street and on the Gateway motorway at 8 Mile Plain for southbounders. In the Hunter, congestion on the Pacific Highway through Charlestown. That's for southbound traffic at the moment. And watch out in Sydney, we're clearing an accident on the M3 in Homebush, still affecting southbounders at the Western Motorway. Congestion on the Hume Highway, Liverpool, and on the M4 in Auburn. Watch out for an accident there. And the M5 in Padstow as well. Melbourne, an accident on Meadow Street, that's at Coburg at Elizabeth Street, and High Street at Turner South at Wallace Road. Crews still cleaning up an earlier drama. Hill Street, Clifton Hill, southbound affected at Louise Street for an accident, and in Adelaide, roadworks on the freeway uptrack. You can expect speeds down to 40 k's near Mount Osman. Also some wet conditions there at the moment. Speaking of wet in Perth, waves from the Swan River are splashing onto the Kwinana Freeway just near the Canning Highway. Now that's causing drivers to slow and or change lanes. The road is passable with a bit of caution there. I'm Nick Green, more ABC News Radio traffic in half an hour.
Let's take a look at the ABC News Radio weather forecast for our capital city for tomorrow in Brisbane. Down to 10 degrees tonight, at top tomorrow on 23 with fine conditions expected. Possible showers in Sydney tomorrow, but that should clear through the day. 10 to 19 the temperature range for you. To Canberra, where a temperature of minus 0 is forecast for tonight. Early fog tomorrow morning, then possible morning showers. 17 maximum. Becoming windy in Melbourne with a little rain, down to 10 tonight, tomorrow top 18. To Hobart, with a cloudy day expected with rain tomorrow morning as well. 8 degrees overnight, a maximum of 15 tomorrow. In Adelaide, down to 9 degrees tonight. Rain is forecast for tomorrow with a top of 18 degrees. In Perth, a few showers easing by the evening. 9 degrees the minimum, the maximum 17. At for Darwin, mostly sunny conditions. 32 the top tomorrow. Listening to ABC News Radio with Sandy Aloisi. Eastern Standard Time is 5:15, 5:45 in the centre, and in the west it's 3:15.
ABC News Radio headlines.
Daniel Morgan's parents have visited an area of bushland on the Sunshine Coast where authorities are searching for the body of the missing teenager. It's been more than 7 years since Daniel went missing. A 41-year-old man has made a brief appearance in the Brisbane Magistrates Court today, charged with his murder. Official figures show sales of new cars in Australia recorded their biggest monthly jump in July since the introduction of the GST, which made vehicles cheaper. Bureau of Statistics figures show new car sales jumped 8.6% in seasonally adjusted terms from June to July. And a coroner's found the hospital death of an 8-year-old boy whose appendix burst was a tragedy that could have been avoided. Jacob Bellum died at Westmead's Royal Alexandra Hospital for Children in 2009. The Deputy State Coroner, Scott Mitchell, has described the death as one that could have been avoided, and will go to court reporter Jamel Wells for a full report on this story shortly. Now to the Pilbara in Western Australia, where the ABC has uncovered evidence that a group of chronically ill hospital patients is being forced to live in disturbing conditions. Dialysis patients and other seriously ill people say they've got no choice but to live in the open or in small tents near a hospital in the town. They have no access to water, food or sanitation because there's no accommodation available to them. The patients are often supported by family members who have also moved into the squatters' camp. Jeff Waters travels to the widespread settlement to file this report.
On the outskirts of Port Hedland's satellite town, South Hedland, sits an impressive new hospital complex. On one side of the hospital are situated big, expensive-looking homes, surrounded by four-wheel drives and boats on trailers. But on the other is wide open ground of red dirt with clumps of native grass. Scattered on that land are a series of camps. The ABC visited them to interview residents about the housing situation in the Pilbara. But what we found were a large number of very ill people and their families. They say they're stuck here, that they need regular health care at the hospital, but they can't afford to live anywhere else. The conditions are best described as squalid, and alcohol abuse in the area is rife. Donald Thomas lives in a small tent with his young family. His wife needs regular dialysis at the nearby hospital.
I got my missus, she goes to dialysis, and we've been to West and all that. We're still waiting since 2008.
Your wife's on dialysis. Is that why you're camping near the hospital?
Yeah, the hospital is a couple of meters from here. And yeah, I camp here, make it more shorter for her to walk from my camp here.
What is it like to be a very sick person like your wife and have to sleep out here in a tent?
It's cold at night, and yeah, we have visitors coming in and disturbance and all that. It's because of the mining boom that really took over everything, you know. They have this fly in, fly out. Most of them don't live here. They get their housing straight away.
The nearest water comes from a tap in a sobering up centre a couple of kilometres away. There appears to be about 100 or so residents, but it's impossible to say how many are permanent. A little further away from the hospital, at another family camp, live Cheryl Brown and her partner, Larry Bundabar.
I think that the people on dialysis, they need to be given a house, some shelter than living here, because when it was raining the other day, you know, and only got a tent for shelter. And then people run over there, they run out of water, and then it's very hard to go and get water when it's raining too for them, you know, and there's no roofing block around here.